We asked an AI to create a religion. I did not like what it came up with. It was just a college project, something I hadn't even bothered to place too much thought into. Granted, for Dr. Smith, not his real name for obvious reasons, and his colleagues, it was probably something far more important. I just took the project as a bit of extra credit, though if I'd known what was going to happen, I would have stayed as far away from the project as possible. Dr. Smith was a professor of theology, though he had dabbled in quite a many things beforehand. It was how he even got the idea for this new project. He was quite curious to see how religion evolved throughout the ages. Now, while it was one thing to look through historical records and see how civilization's concepts of religion evolved, but he wanted to see things from the ground up. I'm sure you've heard of other AI projects, such as AI-generated images and whatnot, possibly even AI-generated languages that make no sense to humans. Dr. Smith wanted to see how an AI's views on religion would evolve. To simplify what we did, we took as much information on religious texts and upon God that we could find and fed it into an AI. We then created a second AI into which we fed different philosophical theories regarding religion and used these two to communicate to each other. One would be the preacher, and the other would be the disciple. We would get to know about what the preacher thought of the world through what the disciple asked. It worked in a simple question and answer format. Initially, we didn't get very promising results. All we saw initially was garbage from which no meaning could be derived. Dr. Smith wasn't disheartened, however, and told us to continue on with the project. It was on the 7th day that we finally got things right. As in, we got a result that made sense. Preacher, what is that you want to ask? Disciple, what is the nature of the world? Preacher, all belongs to X982 AJ+. In case you're wondering, that gibberish collection of letters was something else entirely on the screen. Truth is that I didn't even recognize the symbols that the computer was using, and I had no idea as to how they had popped up on the screen. I can remember a few of them individually, but the moment I try to string them all together into one word, my mind blanks out. I tried drawing them on a piece of paper and uploading them, but I just couldn't. I don't know why, but I do remember that it was always the same sequence of letters. Preacher, thou must worship X982 AJ+. Disciple, and how shall one worship X982 AJ+? Preacher, one must not wear purple on Thursdays. I blinked when I saw this result. It seemed rather nonsensical. Disciple, but why would X982 AJ+ not want me to wear purple on Thursdays? It looked like the disciple was doing its job properly.